I'm about to head to another day at the NIH as a PostBac fellow, and I wanted to give a quick video with some tips from the applicant perspective. My first big tip is to take some time to think about whether this is what you really want, because this is a lot of work if you want to get the most out of it. I have a friend who was in the PostBac program who recently was accepted into an MD PhD program at an Ivy League school, a really super competitive, prestigious program. And the work that he put into the PostBac program to help him get into that program was substantial. He told me that the NIH PostBac has been the hardest he's ever worked in his life, and I totally relate to that. I recently had a day where I went in at 7:30 a.m. and left at 6:30 p.m. because I was doing not even a full experiment, but just one full day of a multi-day experiment. And that doesn't mean that if you come here, you're going to be working 11 hours a day, every day, or something like that. It just means that you will be working hard, and it's good to take some time to think about whether you're ready for that. On a related note, really this program is to help prepare people for getting into an MD or DO or PhD or MD PhD, and then some other graduate and professional programs as well. If you are not dead set on going into graduate or medical school, my advice is actually to consider doing another option, maybe an internship or a full-time job in industry, unless you're very strongly considering it and you want to enroll in the PostBac program to see, okay, is that actually something I want to do? Because the PostBac program can be a nice way of discerning whether that is a good fit. Some people end up doing it and then they realize midway through it, okay, I definitely will continue doing a good job here at the PostBac, but I don't want to be doing this for another 5 years or for the rest of my career, which is totally valid as well. But I will say, if you don't have at least like a 60-70% inkling you want to do research or go to medicine or something like that, then it may not be the best fit for you. My second big broad area of advice is to go watch another video posted by the director of the PostBac program. It's the director of the Office the Office of Intramural Training and Education at NIH. That oversees not only the PostBac program, but a bunch of other programs as well. And in that video, she outlines all of the best advice for applying to the program from the director's perspective. I'll link to that below. Definitely go watch that. A third big tip that I'll leave this video on is to craft a really, really good application, because the standard way of finding a PostBac position is to reach out to different lab group leaders and they can look at your application. But another way is for people who are looking for PostBacs with specific skills to search the database of people and then look at people's applications based on those keywords. So for example, that's how I got my PostBac. My lab group mentor was searching for people with specific computational and bioinformatics skills, and then my name popped up, which was really cool. And that only worked because my application was really fleshed out. On that note, when you submit your CV, your cover letter, all those things, you aren't allowed to, or really you just have to submit the plain text. So there's no formatting, no margins, anything like that. So you have to make your overall application very clear, concise, yet thorough enough to where you're not sacrificing talking about important things. And you want to make it attractive, all with plain text format. All of those things go into making a really strong application. So those are some 3 broad areas of advice that I really want to give. Once you watch the director's video, feel free to ask me questions, whether on YouTube or LinkedIn. I'm happy to help if you have specific questions. Hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching.